Hi guys, this is Sharma, and in this session we will discuss DAX functions, end of month, end of quarter, and end of year in Power BI. First of all, we check end of month DAX function. End of month DAX function, it returns the last date of month in the current context for the specified column. It means you have a data set, and whatever the current period in the data set, in that context it will pick up the last month and then last date of that month. As per the syntax, it requires only one parameter, that is the date type. And the return type of this function is the table with single value. And next is the end of quarter. End of quarter does the same thing. It also returns the last date of the quarter in the current context. It means your current data set, it will pick up the current quarter, latest quarter, and then we'll pick the last date of that quarter. As per the syntax, it requires only one parameter, that is the date type. And the return type of this function is the table with a single column value. And the next is the end of year. End of year, it also returns the last date of the year in the current context for the specified column. So it will pick up the last year, means current year of the transactions. Then we'll pick the last date of that year. So in the syntax, it requires only the one parameter, that is the date type. And the return type of this function is a table with a single column value. End of month, end of quarter, and end of year. We can check with this diagram. We have the data calendar for the 2 years. And the current transaction is for the 2000. Data is for the 99 and 2000. So current contrast is the 2000. If we calculate the end of month, so the last month is the August and the last date is the 15th. So this is the result of this end of month. Now end of quarter. So in this current context, current year, from January to March, first quarter, April to June, second quarter, and July to September, that is the third quarter. After the August, there is no data. So for the quarter, August 15 would be the answer. The third quarter, the last date of the third quarter. Now, end of year. End of year means 2000 from January 1st to, and the last date of this year is the August 15. So in this data, for all these three functions, the result is the same, August 15, 2000. Before we start the practical, so we have data in the Excel sheet. We check this data: country, product, quantity sold, sales date, and the gross sales. In sales date, we have the data from the 1st January 2019 up to the 19th December 2020. It means we have the data for the 2 years, 19 and the 20. In case if we apply the end of month, means the current year is the 2020. So it will pick up the this month December, and the last date is the 19th December. So this is the result of the end of month. If we apply the end of quarter, then quarter means December, November, and October. This is the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter, last date of the fourth quarter, again it's a 19th December. Now end of year, for the 2020 year, from 1st Jan to 2020 and up to the last date, again the last date is the 19th December. So this is also answer of the end of year DAX function. Now we check the practical of the end of month, end of quarter, and end of year. So data already uploaded, and we have a table. So we have taken the data in the table: product, country, sales date, and quantity sold. In sales date, date is from 1st Jan 2019 up to the 19th December 2020. This is the last date of the 2020, and this is the current year or current context year. Okay, first of all we check end of month. So we create a measure, and already we have taken the 3 cards. So we create measure end of month, then calculate some quantity sold. Then second parameter of calculate filter. So we'll pass the end of month. End of month, then dates. Execute. So measure created. Now drag and drop this measure in first card. So the quantity sold on the last date of the last month. This is the 22. We check. On 19th December, this is the last date of last month, quantity is the 22. Now we create another measure for the end of quarter. Calculate quantity sold. Again, second parameter means filter end of quarter. End of quarter and sales date. Execute. Measure created. Now drag and drop this measure in second card. Again, the figure is the same. The quantity sold on this date is the same because we have the dates for 2 years, and the current year is the 2020. Now the quarter is December, November and October. So the end of the quarter last date is the 19th December and the quantity sold is the 2022. Now we try the end of year. Another measure. End of year. Calculate some quantity sold, then filter as a parameter end of year, then sales date. So measure created. Now drag and drop in. So if we check the last date, so for the year 2020 from 1st Jan to 19th December means the last date of this year, that is the 19th December, and the figure, the quantity sold is the 2022. So in this case, for all these 3 functions, the result is the same. So this is how you can use these end of month, end of quarter and end of year DAX function. So guys, this was all about the end of month, end of quarter and end of year DAX functions. Thanks for watching the video.